Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium. The smoke machine is rolling, and the Miami Hurricanes making their customary grand entrance onto the field. And the Canes will kick it off to get us underway. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Boston College's offense is on the field for the first time today. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down.
Ball in the air, intercepted. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Here comes the offense on first down. The give. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that.
It's a fumble on the play. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. He's got his man. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense set on first down. This time they'll go to the running game. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Hold open.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He's looking to throw. The pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game one, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
They're bringing heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Field goal is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
To the ground with the back. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Boston College wants to play fast. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. A deep tradition of backers who make plays and get after quarterbacks. Ray Lewis could do it all back in the day, just like this guy is.
And they look the same, don't they? They look the part, just big, physical, huge guys, but the speed element always there, always in the backfield, making plays.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. That's not at all where he intended to go with the ball on third and long, but it worked out beautifully.
And the frustrating thing, Reese, is from a defensive perspective, I want you to throw it to the running back. I want to take away the main targets, the ballers on the outside. You do what I want you to do, and you still make the big play, get the huge first down on third and long.
To throw, it's Luck. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Stein. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It is perfect. And that field goal is going to tie us up here in the first quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. Got a man. At midfield, he's got room. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Hurricanes are rolling down the field. They'll go to the ground. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Boston College right back to the line. in the backfield, it's Lewis. They get him down after he makes the catch. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking for a man. It's Locke. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Boston College will send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Canes!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. This guy can throw it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on second and long from the 10. Handoff from the gun. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Dropping back, it's Locke. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his protection.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're trying to get to him. And they got him for the sack.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Looking for space. It's Davenport. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Boston College lining up to punt this one away.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Getting some heat. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll throw it on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Miami, 17, Boston College.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to throw, it's locked. He finds a dead spot in the middle. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. That last completion sets him up on second down. He's looking to throw. Floats it out in space. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He wants to pass it on second down. And the ball is picked off. Bringing it back. The 20. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Miami. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He'll come out throwing on first down. He got his man. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's first down. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. First and 10. He wants to throw. Now one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement, and they're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
Smashes it between the uprights. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Just enough time for one final play of the half. quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll throw it on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Canes! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this third quarter. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He's going to pass. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. He caught it. Touchdown, Hurricane. And the beatdown has ensued.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one, make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
Line is set on third down. Looking to throw, it's locked. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some...
Looking deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 15. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in.
I love it. The offense...
Touchdown, Miami! And the pummeling has started.
And these offenses get in a rhythm. They're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
That makes the score Miami 45.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards, get some first downs, get some positive momentum.
They'll run it from the gun. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
He will
Complete.
bounce, but
Out route.
big pickup and a first down for this offense. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Looking for a man. It's locked. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Offense gets set for second down. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's got enough to give Boston College the first down.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. And sometimes it's not going to be easy, and you can't just do it conventionally handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football is a game of inches, and you just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative play call right there really helped them.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do. Give to the back. Powers through the defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
I mean, you can say that's a quarterback, or you can call him a running back. I mean, goodness gracious, he's dropping back to throw the football, but when he sees a hole, his eyes get big, and he just explodes through it. Everybody's trying to catch him, trying to get to him, just chewing up yards so easy.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Direct snap. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Boston College.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Quarterback checking the play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Brings it in down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. Takes the easy completion. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man down the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Boston College, 13.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Let's go. Leaves it with the running back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, Dave. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and trying to ice the game, but there's nothing at this point.
Touchdown, Canes! And the route is on. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Can't connect on his first throw. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Looking to move it through the air. Trying to get to him. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. On second down, he'll fire. He's right on target. Stopped after making the catch.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
On second down, just keeps firing. Fires to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time.
Oh, look out, there he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the punishment has been extended. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David,
He lost one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On second down, looking again to throw. This one's complete.
I just got the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. And they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Boston College will send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. To the ground to try to pick up the first. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
The quarterback takes a knee. This is what an elite team does.